Gist with Jolly. Bringing you hot and direct gist. Subscribe and turn notification bell.
Hi, welcome back again to my channel. This is Nolly Direct. Yes, Nolly Direct. How's everybody doing? Anyways, I want to actually talk about the Sonia Uche TV, the movie streaming there. Tight Circle. Initially, I've not been following the movie because the network where I am, but I'm monitoring it. I'm following to see what's the progress so far. So intermittently I'll go check how the movie is doing. So it's doing well, but initially when it was uploaded, it actually didn't move well. I was like, hi, this movie was pirated. Of course, we know it was pirated, and a lot of channel had it uploaded. A lot of people were showing it small, little by little. There was a whole lot, and I remembered we all came out en masse and we took down some of the, or better still, the copyright took it down themselves, because the movie had copyright, and I'm sure those people didn't know. So basically it gave them copyright as well, or basically our coming together to go report the channel also worked. Yes, because I know that with the Sonia Uche TV watermarks, YouTube would know that it is not for that very channel. So I think we all came out. That show how much we love Sonia Uche. So while the movie was first uploaded, it didn't do well. I was like, hey, in a day it was like 100 and something thousand subscribers, and I was like, hey, goodness, may God help us in this movie. But I was really wowed. At least today it is 804,000. Did I say subscribers? Sorry, views. 804,000 views. And I said, no, this is really incredible. It's actually moving now. So I'm here to say you should all go see it. Okay, you should all go see it, because Sonia really spent a lot of money making this movie. I said that on my shorts when I was telling everybody to go see the movie, when I was directing everybody to that we need to make this movie move, even though for anything at all, but for her to recover a little of what she spent in this movie, most of the movies that they act, she always stays in her house. She most times stays in her house acting those movies. So she doesn't have much expenses whenever she stays in her house. But this very one, you can check out, it is not a house that it was acted, and then places that they use, they also used other building for the house when Mike Eziloye had to rent a house for Sonia and Ruth Kadere. You can see that those buildings are not hers, so they have to still use other people's buildings. So they really spent a lot. I know trying to pay for building is not something very cheap, and again, going from one location to another is not always that easy too. So let us see if we can actually make this movie to move to million. Yes, it will. It's just that it's gonna take time, and even the movie is even doing well more than most of the movie. If you can remember, anybody can remember Bequest. Do you know how many weeks it took us? Bequest took us like 3 weeks, or was it 3 weeks? Bequest took us I will forget that movie. See that Bequest, I will forget in a hurry. It really took us like 3 weeks to actualize, to get to 1 million. And when we eventually got to 1 million, I was like, hey, we need to do Thanksgiving for this movie. And it's an excellent movie storyline. It has this beautiful storyline, but I don't know why we didn't appreciate it. Many watched and many people didn't watch it. So it's really had challenges, even though it had many good storyline. That movie was supposed to be a cinemas kind of movie, you understand? So, but I don't know why it took us like 3 weeks. I've never seen a movie that took us 3 weeks to watch. Highest it will take us is 1 week plus. 1 week. In fact, 1 week. It won't even pass 1 week. But that bequest took us like 3 weeks. So I was thinking this movie is going to like take us that like bequest, but to my greatest surprise, 4 days still counting. It is 404,000 views, and I'm like, yes, this can only be God. But there's still a lot more to do, you understand? There's still a lot more to do, because she needs to recover all those money. She needs to recover all the money they pay. I don't know if she paid the Kadiri, whether she paid her or not. At least bringing her there, she doesn't just have to feed Kadiri any kind of crunch. You don't give her like bones or small chop to eat. You need to cook good food for her to be on that set, to start shooting of that set or that movie. So so the money was actually going out a lot. Even Mike Isloe is not a small actor. You don't just pull Mike from anywhere and just come to your production. You must know how much you have spent, you understand? So basically what we are saying is that, like Uche rightly said, that YouTube is not all that you see that's happening. There's a lot that happens at the back that we don't see, and you understand that many who are boasting with views shouldn't, because you don't know what happens out there. And again, for us to like also be gunning for 1 million, well, it's actually with the pace they are set, and we need to follow it. But in as much as yes, we want to make it 1 million, it shouldn't be the mindset. The mindset is a good storyline that people love, you understand? It will sell by itself. You don't even need to like force it, you understand? So basically, let us get this. Let us keep even when it gets to 1 million, we should still get it to like 2 million, 3, 4. It's a beautiful story. It's a very beautiful story. So we need to really get it to the level of which she can be able. That's my own pointer. My own pointer is that let her recover the money she used in putting these movies together, and then make some change out of it as well. By the time you recover the money, I mean, the YouTube will pay you for that very movie. Then you check and remove all the money you spent, the expenses that you used in making the movie. Then whatever is left is your profit of it on it. So there's a whole lot. So please, like, even get it. So even when it gets to 1 million, I want us to still share it. I want us to still show our friends and family to go see the movie. Yes, many will say yes, they had seen it thousands of times. You can just be streaming and then be doing what you're doing. But most importantly, we would love us to always don't skip the advert aspect of it. The advert aspect of it is the most important thing. You understand? The movie is important, but the area that YouTube specializes or interested in is where your viewers will watch the ads on every movie, and that ads is what actually pays the movie. You understand? It's what actually YouTube uses to pay. So when you skip any ads, it actually affects the movie, and I don't know, it affects a lot. So let us not skip the advert aspect of it. Let us watch it completely from the beginning to the end, and then you don't skip, because the more you're skipping the movie, you may skip the the places that YouTube placed adverts on that movie. There are places while you're watching, the adverts will come in. So but when you're skipping the movie, and you're still skipping it, you're also skipping those adverts, and those are actually what pays her on that movie. So let us get notified clearly. Okay, so thank you so much for your love and support, all you've been doing for Sonia Uche. It's really appreciated. She has come out to always say thank you to Odubu fans of Sonia Uche. Yes, she always appreciates each and every one of you, irrespective of the fact whether she said it directly or indirectly. She loves the fact that you always support her. Thank you so much. And then also, don't forget to always subscribe to my channel. I need to grow this year to let's say 200,000 subscribers. Don't laugh at me that it's not possible. Don't laugh at me. Everything is possible if you can only believe and work towards it. So please don't just come to my channel and listen and go. Kindly always do subscribe, and then pen down either nice comment or like. And then share for me too, because yes, you need to share as well. You need to share to support me, you understand? So we need to support me so that this support system can also increase. And thank you so much for all my returning subscribers. I cannot take your love for granted for anything at all. I just cannot. All right, so let's keep streaming. Tight Cycle featuring Ruth Kadiri, Mike Ezloe, and Sonia Uche. Let us please continue to support that movie. It's 804,000 views already in 4 days. Yes, it's doing amazing. Many movies didn't sell like this, even though we know the history of the movie. It still did well. Yes, it did well in 4 days. Thank you so much for your love. We can't take that away from you. Till I come again, I'm not Lidore.